Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our videos, please like and subscribe. Anyone in Canada today? I'm wearing my Canada shirt. Blame Canada! Stephanie doesn't care. Oh my God, what happened last night?
I know, I saw that on Twitter.
It was crazy. I was on Twitter last night. I just saw this headline. Eviction. King Charles evicts Harry and Meghan.
From Frogmore, right?
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, King Charles cannot evict them from the UK and the entire Commonwealth. That's not allowed, I guess. I looked into it.
And I just want to say for the record, Frogmore is a place that Harry and Meghan complained about the entire time they lived there. They didn't like how small it was.
It was old.
It was too old. They were like spoiled brats.
And one thing I know for a fact about Meghan is it wasn't where the action was. I mean, living out in Windsor, the Queen was really smart to put her out there after kicking them out of Kensington Palace when they discovered Meghan was taking pictures of the grounds
Instagram.
And of Kate and William's house and of the kids, and they had to go somewhere. So ship them off to Windsor. Well, unfortunately for Harry and Meghan, Prince William and Princess Catherine and their 3 children now live on the grounds of Windsor in Adelaide Cottage. So there is
4-bedroom.
Yeah, three bathroom, very just like normal people.
Normal.
After the Oprah interview, the Netflix thing, the Cut magazine interview where Meghan basically threatens them, saying she can write
the book Spare.
The book. How they could
60 Minutes with Anderson Cooper.
How they could possibly think that they would be allowed to go on the same grounds as William and his family is beyond me.
Well, here's the thing. Dr. Shula, your favorite woman in the world, she tweeted, "This is just so unfair. You know, Charles did it again." Here's the thing about Dr. Shula's tweet. Why would anyone who complains about racial injustice want to live on the grounds of a racist institution? What? Why?
Well, she's a moron.
Is trying to make it like Charles is doing this. Why would, first of all, I don't know why they have their titles, but why would they want to live on the grounds of that place? Why?
I don't know.
You have to remember one thing. King Charles paid for their house in California, okay? He put down the down payment. It wasn't Tyler Perry. It wasn't Oprah. It was Harry's father, King Charles.
Yeah. For anybody to think that King Charles was not footing the bill for them for their Canada and then California, it's just ridiculous.
For everything.
I mean, what? Diana left him $14 million, and he said, you know, I was only left this much. I was only left this much for my mom, and he admitted that the money was spent because of how he had to move his family out of the UK to run from terrorists and racism and all these other made-up things. So he had to spend all the money his mom left him. Now, what Harry didn't understand is California is one of the most expensive states to live in.
The West Coast, anything on the West Coast.
Anything on the West Coast. So
you're screwed.
If you have like $14 million in the bank and you want to move to like a really expensive zip code, good luck not having like a normal job or a job that pays you monthly income.
You're gonna need something. You're gonna need a little help.
$14 million is nothing in America these days. It is nothing.
Especially to have a house like that.
I know.
Near the ocean.
Need to work. You need to go like live in Arkansas or something.
Yeah, like Georgia.
Or someplace like that. Go there. But yeah, California is not the place to go if you only have 14 million. Well, Florida's getting up there, but if you have $14 million in the bank, California is not the place you want to go live. What I loved about when we found out about this was the hashtag Frogsit started trending on Twitter, and it was hilarious because we took Brexit when Meghan left and we called it Megxit, and that like trended for like a year.
I love how you say we.
All of us. And now we have a cute little hashtag and we use Frogsit, which is hilarious. So Charles allegedly offered Frogmore Cottage now to Prince Andrew because right now he lives on the grounds of Windsor, which is called the Royal Lodge, and it's just like this huge mansion.
The Queen's corgis live there. Fergie lives there.
It's a 30-room mansion. It's massive. Supposedly, that's the first place that Meghan met the Queen and had to do the curtsy. Supposedly, Charles wants Andrew to downsize. He doesn't feel he needs to be in this huge house. And so he offered the keys to Frogmore Cottage, which I think is delicious, and I'm going to tell you why. The Sussex squad and all their supporters are always like, well, I can't believe you guys are comparing him to Andrew. Andrew did so much worse. It's like, no, he didn't.
Watch the video before this.
Yeah. Andrew did not do what Meghan and Harry did, okay? I get it. Andrew got mixed up with the wrong people.
He got mixed up with the popular
and whatever happened, and I'm sure he regrets it. Did he? I don't even want to speculate. As far as being there for his mother, I mean, let's face it, Andrew was her favorite, but he now takes care of her corgis. He was a blubbering mess during the funeral. Yes, of course Charles is going to give the keys to Frogmore Cottage to Andrew over them. They can't be trusted.
But we're all speculating that King Charles is now throwing them out and just washing his hands. I personally believe that Charles is going to offer another place to stay.
Absolutely not.
I don't think that Charles is turning his back on Harry.
Absolutely not. I'll tell you why.
We don't have to agree on everything.
No.
I just believe that because I don't see him turning his back on his son.
Oh, he's turned his back on his son.
I don't know.
I think, listen,
then why is he invited to the coronation?
We don't know that the invitations are going out next week. How do you know they're invited? And if they are invited, how do you know they're not going to be sat in the third row with everybody? You don't know that. And we can disagree on this, but as far as them living on the royal grounds, any of the royal areas, no, I don't think that. Because you know, then the taxpayer has to pay for protection. They have to pay for utility, everything.
I just think it's going to look so bad if King Charles completely evicts them from his life.
You know what looks bad? You want to hear what looks bad?
Sure.
What looks bad is what they said on Oprah lying about racism.
That's what's so annoying about these Sussex squad people. You guys have to remember, Harry and Meghan took back the racism thing. So what are you guys talking about on Twitter?
Stephanie, they never took it back. Harry
took it back.
He didn't say...
He said, I never said that.
How's that taking back something? He said he never said it. He blamed the British press for saying it.
He said Meghan say it.
He did not take it back. You're acting like he went on Anderson Cooper and said, I really feel bad for what I did to my grandparents the last years of their life by... insinuating that they were racist. I shouldn't have done that.
He blamed other people.
That's taking it back. What he did was he blamed the press. That's not taking it back.
Hey, you're right. Okay.
So we know now that the Frogmore story is true because Meghan's spokesperson
I was at the
confirmed it.
I was at our bodega and Nancy calls me up and goes, they actually confirmed it.
Omid Scobie had an entire hissy fit in a Yahoo article. He got very upset. He acts as though he was surprised that this happened. Again, has he not been paying attention for the last 2 years?
He's going to defend them.
Well, no, obviously.
He's getting paid to do it.
Okay, but did he not watch, again, Oprah, Netflix, read the book? I mean, it's insane. Now, if they want a place to stay when they come to England, let them stay at the Soho House. There.
Oh, I believe that they have been doing that, Nancy.
I've been saying that all along too. Yeah. I don't believe for a second they
said Frogmore was basically a crap hole to live in.
Yeah.
They were saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, just like they said when they went to South Africa and they said we had to stay at a housing unit. Yeah. That was a mansion. Okay, a mansion.
I mean, this is the thing. Meghan is an American. I mean, I know she thinks she came from nothing, rags to riches, but Lake Balboa is a nice area in Los Angeles.
You think? I used to go rollerblading there all the time.
And just everything's bigger. So yeah, her going to Nottingham Cottage, yeah, it was a lot smaller, but it's like, be happy for what you have. It's
I
like,
would
oh
love
my
it.
goodness, I would love that, a small house.
A cozy space.
Oh,
I would just die.
Oh my
to
God.
be with my fiance
my
in
dog.
a cozy space.
Yeah, my
Do you know
dog.
how awesome that would be?
Oh, that'd be so great. So right as we got the news about the Frogsit, the eviction, we get Meghan and Harry more stage paparazzi pictures from Backgrid.
Last night was a shite show. That was hilarious. So they went to San Vicente Bungalows, which if anyone doesn't know this in LA, it's a members only club. Of course, no phones allowed, no paps allowed.
Nothing.
It's a supper club. You have dinner, you have some drinks,
you can't
have
even
nice
be on the phone there.
You can't even be on the phone.
If there's an emergency, and let's say I know Stephanie's there, I have to call them, and then they will bring the phone over to Stephanie. Yep. That's the only way to do it. Because it's like these people want their privacy.
So it's so staged getting out of the car.
Yeah, first of all,
he gets out first.
Right now, LA is having just like torrential downpour. It's awful. No one's going out right now.
The whole West Coast is
flooded. The whole West Coast is getting like crazy winter weather. So for photographers to just even be staged outside the bungalows right now is ridiculous to think. He comes out first. He already looks like,
oh my God,
3 sheets to the wind.
He looks beat up. This is their first appearance together since Spare came out. I just want to let you guys know this. So this was 100% staged. Yeah. This was not a coincidence.
Oh no, of course it was. Yeah. It doesn't work like that in LA. Paps do not stand out restaurants especially hoping people will pull up. That's just
especially at the bungalows. No one does that.
On a Tuesday night. Nobody does that.
No.
Backgrid were the ones who took it again, so they're the dial-a-pat.
Oh, what a shocker.
Yeah, so they took it. And what's so interesting to me, I love
it. Did you make up that picture with South Park? That was funny. Nancy did this funny picture where they were coming out of the limo.
I made that last night.
She had the picket signs where it says, "Leave us alone, give us our privacy."
So pathetic.
Oh, it was pathetic.
Megan grew up looking at the same magazines we did, because I can tell you exactly what she was trying to do in that car paparazzi
She watched E! News, Entertainment Tonight, all those
She watched it all, and like the car picture, and Harry doesn't know what's going on, and he's like, duh, but she's got that dumb grin on her face again. And she's always like either this, and another thing she always does, she puts her hand out.
No, she copies what she's seen in these magazines. It's
Megan is so pathetic when she does it.
She does it.
So those paparazzi photos were so...
Oh, the back of when they were exiting, and then the back of the car.
Oh, embarrassing.
She tried to do a J-Lo and Ben.
And Ben. She pulled the J-Lo and Ben. And other people. There's Kim and Kanye used to do it. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt used to do it.
Oh, I remember those.
I mean, there's a million pictures.
So they staged this whole dinner.
I believe that they knew this information was going to come out about the eviction, and guess what we have to do? We have to get pictures. Now, this is so pathetic that they have to go to the San Vicente Bungalows and call Paps just to get in the headlines for doing nothing. I mean, this is really bad.
We want our privacy. We're coming out with a statement tomorrow, but we want our privacy.
And nobody covers it in America. Like, really, there was nothing.
No, it's just on Twitter.
If I hadn't been on Twitter last night, I wouldn't have known about it.
I would have not.
So this eviction is great. King Charles, keep up the good work. I knew you had it in you, buddy. That was awesome. You are protecting your family.
Okay.
Keep them away.
This is your theory. I still think that King Charles is going to throw a lifeline to Harry.
You know what? I'll go one further. I hope Andrew keeps the Royal Lodge and lives there with Fergie and the Corgis.
She's trying to stay there.
And he turns Frogmore Cottage into a garage. That's what I hope.
Maybe a pool house.
Or a pool house or something. So another thing that was like so gross, I don't even know if you saw it. Stephen Colbert, the night he had Harry on, afterwards he taped like him doing like rapid fire questions, but they were really just the lamest.
Stephen Colbert is keeping this going forever.
You know what he said? He said he didn't like the royals. He goes, all the time I was reading your book, I kept saying in my head, go Harry.
That is so annoying.
Dude, Stephen Colbert, man, you're on my list, buddy. You're on my list.
Well, Nancy, and
he's on my list.
I'm going to say this again. Late Night died when Conan left.
I'm not saying
Conan O'Brien was the king.
He's already a laughingstock. I never said Stephen Colbert was taken seriously. I'm just saying he's on my list now. So
you got James Corden and now Stephen Colbert.
There's a lot of people on my list, but he's definitely up there now. So he asked Harry this one question where he goes, "What's your favorite smell?"
Oh yeah.
Or what? I don't know if it was scent or smell. What's your favorite smell?
Megan.
And he said Megan.
But who cares? Nancy, I don't even want that. That's gross. She smells like oranges.
She smells like Yacht Girl. That's what she smells like. So we just wanted to address that.
Yeah, so Megan and Harry are getting evicted.
They are evicted.
They got to get out quick.
They have until the summer to get out. And hey, good riddance. And next week we got invites going out. So thanks for joining us. Again, the rescues over in Norman, Oklahoma really need our help right now, guys. So again, I'm going to put the links to the ones I found because they really need some adopters, fosters, anything you can do to pull these dogs out of the shelters.
This weather in the States it's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy. So please check out one of the links that I put in the description below. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back soon. Have a good day. Bye. Bye.